This is 469 to 476, and it is the last part of this chunk of the Aeneid Book 6 that's on the Applat syllabus, and it's the final kind of end note for Dido and Aeneas. So Dido, or rather Aeneas, has just addressed her and just said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're here. I can't believe it was me." She is understandably distraught, and she's Torwa. She's looking fierce. And Vergil continues by saying, she, having turned away from him, was holding her eyes fixed on the ground. So she can't even look at him. No more is she moved with respect to her face by the speech having been begun, by the speech he began. We've seen this a number of times already. This is an accusative of respect with this passive verb. Passive verbs aren't supposed to have direct objects, but this one does. And it's a recognition of the Greek middle voice here. You can very, very stiltedly translate it as she is moved with respect to her face. Or you can say maybe she no more is her face moved, is her appearance moved, maybe. With the sermon having been begun, with the speech having been begun. That probably sounds better. But regardless, no more is she moved than if harsh flint or Marpesian cliff stood there. So, she is stone cold, stone still, just struck really by his ignorance and his lack of concern. And I say that very specifically because the concern is what Sychaeus equals here below. So finally Dido takes herself, she sort of snatches herself up, snatches herself away, and as his enemy, she fled, and I should say snatched herself because this is perfect, and she fled into the shady forest, shady grove, really, Nemos, where her former husband, her Pristinus conjugs, responds to that one with cares, with concern. And Sychaeus, we get his name here, equals her love. And this is all she wanted, right? No less, Aeneas, shaken by the unjust, unfair misfortune, he follows her far with tears and pities her as she goes, pities her going.